question. How do you assess the performance overall today?
Well, we have made a demonstration that in 24 hours a lot can change in football. As much as our performance was sharp, creative, dynamic and mobile yesterday, today it was static, lethargic and not convincing at all. But I feel many players had not recovered physically and that we are not completely ready. And congratulations to Monaco, they were better than us today, sharper, stronger. And we lost the game because we deserved to lose the game.
Does it concern you, Arsene, that sometimes players could not benefit from this?
No, I'm not especially concerned. It's part of a pre-season, and it just is a good warning for us that we are not completely ready physically. And the positive is that we had to dig deep for some players to play today, and that he got no injury.
Arsene, at half-time you switched Alexis from out wide to play centre forward. Do you think he'll do a lot of both roles this year and you'll have to make that change a lot?
I don't know yet, honestly, because I have Giroud is not ready at all, you know, and so I thought I'd take him out because he didn't look ready. And there was an opportunity as well for me to see Sanchez in the second half centre forward. We looked better in the second half than in the first. And but as well because Chamberlain gave us something that we needed, some penetration, some power. And overall, in the second half, we dominated much more of the game. In the first half, I felt we were dominated.
Some confusion over the penalty. It looked like the referee gave it,
yeah.
Consulted with the linesman and changed his mind.
Yes, what was surprising in that is that the guy who was the closest of the action made the decision and was contradicted by the guy who was the furthest, and the furthest got his opinion respected. But it doesn't matter too much. I feel it's a pre-season. I really don't want to make a fuss about the decision made by the referee, what was not maybe completely right.
Do you envisage that Jack Wilshere play most of this season as one of the two holding midfielders? Because you have so many players.
Because we play only with one holding midfielder today, because Wilshere and Ramsey pushing on, but he as well needs games. We have seen that again today.
Do you then say that maybe you need another holding midfield player?
We have. You know, we have Flamini in play, and last year we played with Arteta and Ramsey in many games in that position. So just a question of, I think Jack is getting better. His ankle is good now, but he needs games. At the top level, you need presence and consistent presence. In and out is finished today. But you rest for 3 weeks and you come in and you fit again. That doesn't work anymore.
Arsene, is Olivier a bit behind where you hoped, and should he be okay for the Community Shield?
I don't know. Today, at least, he was not ready at all.
Arsene, if you're playing Alexis up front instead of Giroud, it's obviously two very different types of strikers. Is it a case that, as well as him having to adapt to Arsenal, the Arsenal players have to adapt to him to having a very different type of player up front?
Yes, but he makes good runs in behind, and today I felt that we had promised to feed our strikers, you know, and because in the build-up we were not very good. We didn't. Our combination game was very poor, and our play forward was very poor, so it was very difficult for the strikers today. But Sanchez will adapt to, if you have good players in midfield, they find the strikers.
When you say Olivier wasn't ready at all, should he have been more ready, or is that just a result?
No, he's, you know, he had only 3 weeks rest. It was not an eternity, he will come back quickly. But sometimes when you come back late, you want to work hard, and in a game you're not as sharp. It's nothing that he is not put weight on, he is not out of shape, just worked very hard this week and had not recovered from the work he has done.
How's Santi Cazorla? There's been a few
few jokes around that maybe he has put weight on. Cazorla?
No, he's okay.
You happy with his physical condition?
Yeah, yeah.
Arsene, the goal came from a rash challenge from Jack, and at the end, Flamini also went in and possibly could have got a red card. Is that something that you've got to be concerned about, even though it's only friendly?
Yes, but usually last season we had no big problem with the red cards.
Do you think you'll be in much better shape for the Community Shield next week?
We will be. And Man City maybe as well.
Just a quick word about Callum Chambers over the Emirates Cup in a game and a half. He's looked incredibly composed at centre.
Yeah, he's one of the players who over the 2 games played very well. He's 19 years old, he came here without talking. He plays 2 good games, not faced by the quality of the games, by the opponent for the first time at the Emirates at 19 years of age. And he's one of the satisfactions of the weekend.
Is that where his long-term future is, Arsene? Is that in...
He can play as well central midfield because he's a good technique, he's good mobility, he's a great distance runner, and at the moment it's where I can have a look at him, and but I think he can as well play central midfielder.
Were you surprised that are you surprised that he made the breakthrough at right back?
Yeah, because he was educated as a central midfielder, defensive midfielder, and but when he played in the under-19 with England, he played a central defender. He played for Southampton right back. I saw him first time against us as a right back. I liked him, and then at the end of the season, didn't play too much at Southampton, but I made my mind up to buy him after I saw him against us.
Can I ask you what you make of Frank Lampard's loan to Manchester City? It's
a surprise.
You...
Because after the statements we heard and all it is a surprise, but it looks like all these city clubs will feed the main club, Man City, you know. I heard that they want to buy 5 clubs all over the world.
Is that something we need to be worried about in terms of the integrity of the competition at all?
Look, I don't know. I don't know well enough the rules, but they bought a franchise for $100 million in the States to play next season. At the moment, the players they sign cannot play until next year. So they register in the clubs where they put them and they can get out on loan. Is it a way to get around the fair play? I don't know. I don't know.
Did Arsenal ever do it? Would you ever consider it at Arsenal? Do you think that's a role model others might follow?
Look, we are happy to dedicate the money we make to just to run our club. Yeah. It's not a lot of surplus to buy other clubs.
Mathieu Debuchy's today, Arsene. Mathieu Debuchy's performance.
He's done well. He's as well not completely fit and ready, but he got 90 minutes. Should be better next week. Thank you.
Thank you.